Hi, DreamWeavers. Welcome to the very first episode of Destined Places, where we map the journey of your soul across the stars and onto the earth. And today, I'm Natalie, your guide, and today we're diving into a cosmic tool that has shaped my own journey in ways I never expected. And I believe it can illuminate yours too. It's called astrocartography. Now, if you've ever stepped into a city and thought, this feels like home, or maybe the opposite, you felt restless, heavy, or like you didn't belong, that's not random. It's your cosmic map whispering to you. And today, I want to show you how those whispers have guided me and how they might be calling you too. First, let's talk about what astrocartography is. Astrocartography takes your birth chart, the exact map of the heavens when you were born, and lays it across the earth. Each planetary line marks a place where that planet's energy comes alive for you. Your sun lines, that's where you feel seen, vital, and recognized. Your moon lines, that's where emotions, family, and memory rise up. Your Venus lines, that's where love, creativity, and beauty bloom. And your Saturn lines, we all know about Saturn. That's where responsibility and karmic lessons are unavoidable. Your Jupiter lines, this is where expansion and opportunities open. And your Neptune lines, that's where dreams, spirituality, and illusions swirl. And here's something most people don't realize. The planet's energy is filtered through an angle. A Venus line on your midheaven feels different from a Venus on your descendant. One shapes your career and reputation, and the other magnetizes love and partnership. When we move or travel, we don't change zip codes. We activate these energies. That's why relocation feels like stepping into a brand new classroom. Let me tell you a little bit about my story and give you a little glimpse into my journey. I was born in Brooklyn and raised in Queens, New York. That Mars energy was alive from the start. Fast-paced, raw, survival-driven. It shaped me to be strong, to push, to rise, even when things felt chaotic, and chaotic they were. When I moved to Missouri, the tone shifted. It was like Saturn himself set up camp in my living room. Yeah, life slowed down. The lessons got heavier, and loneliness sat at the table across from me. Looking back, it was Saturn teaching me grit and self-reliance, though at the time it felt like burden more than blessing. But life doesn't keep us in one classroom forever. My years in Butler, Pennsylvania were another deep initiation. Responsibility, motherhood, and family cycles replaying themselves. They were hard times, and yet that crucible refined me. Florida brought a different flavor, more like Jupiter's hand, growth, expansion, opportunity. But Neptune was there too, making things dreamy, yet sometimes confusing. It was a place of both vision and fog. Then there were my summers in Switzerland. That was Venus and Jupiter in harmony. Beauty, adventure, freedom. I felt alive, curious, and connected to the wider world. In Haiti, yes, Haiti, is where I met my husband. That wasn't just a trip. That was destiny. My chart shows deep ties there, and the energy of that land pulled me into a love story I never could have scripted. Now, I feel called to the Caribbean again. I won't give all the details yet, but I'll share this. My relocated chart lights up my Libra rising. Right there in the Caribbean. And Libra rising is about balance, beauty, harmony, and partnership. To me, it feels like stepping into a chapter that was always waiting for me. You may be wondering, how do your lines show up? Let's say you've always dreamed of Paris. You look at your chart and see Venus running right through France. That's a clue. Paris may awaken your creativity, romance, or even help you attract the right relationships. Or maybe you moved to a city and suddenly felt burdened with responsibilities you didn't expect. Check if Saturn is active there. Lines can also cross. Imagine Jupiter and Venus weaving together. That's love and abundance in the same place. But Venus and Saturn crossing? Whew, that might be a place where love feels like hard work. This is why astrocartography is not just fun. It's a tool for self-awareness. It gives you context for your past and clarity for your future. And here's where it matters for us as women, especially after 40. We've already played so many roles: daughter, mother, partner, professional. And yet, our soul is still calling. Sometimes it says, this chapter is done. You've outgrown this place. Relocating, whether it's across the world or just across town, isn't just about moving boxes. It's about moving identities. It's about saying, I'm ready for the woman I'm becoming to have a home that matches her. That's the essence of astrocartography. It's not just about place. It's about permission. Permission to align with your soul's lines instead of staying where you've simply been painted. So let's make this personal for you. Close your eyes if you can. Imagine standing barefoot on a giant globe of the earth. See the countries, the oceans, the mountains. Now ask yourself, where does my heart lean toward? Don't overthink. Just notice the pull. When you open your eyes, write it down. That's your starting point. Later, you can check your astrocartography chart and see what energy is waiting for you there. And here's your journaling prompt for today. List 3 places you've lived or traveled. Write how each one made you feel in your body, your spirit, your relationships. Then ask, what was this place teaching me? What thread was I weaving into my life's tapestry here? Before we close, let's pull 3 cards for your collective journey of place. First, we have the Fool. The reminder that every new city, every new home begins with a leap of faith. We don't always know what's ahead, but Spirit meets us at the crossroads. Then we have the world. Cycles complete, travel, movement, and the sense that wherever you go, you carry the whole of yourself with you. And the Empress, abundance, creation, and stepping into a life of beauty and harmony. The Empress reminds us that relocation is not just logistics. It's about creating a home worthy of your spirit. Together, these cards say, yes, the journey of place is the journey of self. We leap, we cycle, and we create. Thank you for joining me for this first episode of Destined Places. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who's been feeling the call to move, travel, or step into a new chapter. And if you're ready to explore your own map, I've created a DreamWeavers astro mapping PDF to guide you. The link is in the description. Remember, DreamWeavers, you are not bound by where you were born. You are free to align with the places that awaken your spirit and your soul. Dream it, weave it, live it. Until next time, stay cosmic.